Greetings. This is another Postman Cometh because I've discovered that in the world of small independent eyeshadow pigment makers, I guess you could call them, Halloween is a huge time of year. They come out with special collections. I've already reported or done a Postman Cometh on Pumpkin and Poppy's 2 collections, Once Bitten and I Put a Spell on You. This particular video will focus on Glamour Doll Eyes. Glamour Doll Eyes had 2 Halloween collections and I got them both. So first of all, let me just show you what they look like. They came in these little bags. That one you can see the cards and the stickers still in. In those bags, in addition to the shadows, they included a few business cards, a Sedona lace card, and they always include a sticker, and this is a special sticker for Halloween. So you can put them on your iPad or wherever you're inclined to put a sticker. And they also have kind of a special label for these. Let me take off the overwrap and then I'll start going through the colors. In the first set there are 4 shades. Here they are. This collection is $16 for these 4 shadows, so roughly $4 a shadow, and you get a good bit in the pot. It's a full size. The first color is this color Corpse-like. It is a yellowy white. It does have some orange sheen to it, red and orange they say, but it's very, very subtle. The main look you're going to get is this kind of yellow-white sheen. The second color I really like is this color called Frankie's Girl. I'll show it to you in the pot. There it is. They describe this as a matte lime green, and they put the lime in quotation marks because it's really not lime, but I can see their problem describing it. It's hard to say exactly what shade of green it is. I don't have the vocabulary for it. It is a matte color. The most complicated shadow in the collection is this one here called Permanent Address. Permanent Address they describe as a dark metallic with brown, blue, and red shimmer. It is against a brown background. And it comes off a little bit purple to me. Kind of an eggplanty color. Very pretty. Let me go ahead and show it to you in the pot. See if you can get a look at that. The sun is shining today, so I'm not sure what's happening with my light. And the last one is this very vibrant pink called Gruesome. And Gruesome, I checked, and yes, it's lip safe. And so I know I'll be trying Gruesome on my lips. Might even work very, very softly as a blush, particularly if I mixed it with something. But those are the 4 in the first collection, and that set is vegan. The second set also had 4 shadows, and it was $14. It was a little less, so under $4 a shadow. 2 of the shadows I am not going to use, so I'm not even going to open or swatch them because I don't really want to ruin them, because I might just go ahead and give them away. One is this color Apparition, and it's a nice color, white, purple, green. I can see in here it's very, very vibrant purple. And I think it would be very pretty, but it's a glitter, and it's the kind of glitter that you have to like apply with special glitter under product. It's not going to stick to a normal primer, and that indicates 2 things to me. 1, that it's going to be really, really glittery, and 2, that I'm probably not going to use it because I don't even keep that kind of product around. So I don't think I'll open this. I think I'll pass it along to somebody younger. The second one is this one called Vampire's Wedding. This is a color I would wear. It is a brick red color. However, always pays to get back on the website and read, because this one has parabens. It's not that I say I will never use a product with parabens. When I get a product with parabens or phenoxyethanol, I always ask myself, can I find a natural alternative that I like as well? And that's what I'm about, is trying to do that, trying to decrease the amount of parabens, the amount of phenoxyethanol, sodium benzoate, all of these products, just trying to decrease the number of products that I use that have them. And in the case of pigments, I have so many, there's simply no reason for me to use a pigment that has parabens. Likewise, I think there are two Makeup Geek shades. One is Mandarin, which I bought by mistake and then discovered, oh gosh, that's one of the two that actually has parabens. And I just placed Mandarin aside and I don't use it anymore because I've got enough pigments that I really don't need to be using pigments that have things added, or eyeshadow that has things added. I do keep some eyeshadows that have those ingredients in my rainy day kit. They were either gifts or they were things I purchased before I went natural. I'm not ready to throw them away, but I use them on occasion. I don't use them very often. But let me show you the last two pigments that are in this kit. And this kit, by the way, is marked as not vegan. Some of the product was, some of it wasn't. One of those pigments was this color Bat Wings, which I think is really pretty. It is a deep purple black. There it is, and you can see the brown tones there and the purple here. Bat Wings is not vegan because it uses carmine. Carmine is crushed beetles. It's how they produce, I believe, a red shade, but it is not a vegan ingredient. When you see carmine, no, not vegan. That will be very pretty foiled. I never freak when I see these colors because I can try them, see how they work on the lid or in the corner, you know, try the placement, and if they don't work, always, always, always liner for me. So I have a bunch of pigments that I can just foil and use as liners, or just use them plain as liners. Or sometimes I will put them over a cream shadow. I'll line first with the cream shadow and then place these over. And the second one is this color Macabre. And this is a really interesting color. It is an orange, but I have to say it's an orange that I don't have. They describe it as almost matte-like. It has just the tiniest bit of sheen. And there it is. You can see that it's a very, very brown color, almost like a clay pot. That's how I would describe it. So there were 8 shadows, 6 of which I'll use. $30 comes down to $5 a pigment. $5 for a full-size pigment is a pretty good price. Not at all disappointed in that. What I usually do with these Glamour Doll Eyes is I try them out first as a set, see how I like the colors together, and then if I really, really like the colors together, I do the same thing with Pumpkin and Poppy. I leave them together. I just store them as a collection. However, if I think, no, I probably won't use these together as a collection, I'd be more inclined to mix these in with pigments that I already have, then I just give them a little home in my permanent pigment collection. Kind of bust up the set. I can always tell from the top that it was part of a Halloween collection, so if I wanted to go back next Halloween or next year and start playing with these again in the fall, I could pull them all out very quickly. These are limited editions. They made 96 copies of set 1 and set 2, so when those are gone, they're gone. That's it. But there they are. These are the 6 that I will use. There are also the 2 additional if you chose to use them. There is the Purple Shimmer, which is the Apparition, that is that special pigment that's going to need something underneath to hold that glitter. And then there is the Vampire's Wedding, which is the product with parabens. It'll be something I just tuck in and give away to somebody, and I'll make a note of why I gave it away, why it didn't work for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the Halloween collections. I got some Farinay shadows from their Halloween collection in, and so I'll be making that. I'm ready to do my debrief on my grand concealer experiment. I finally have gotten to the point where I can make some decisions there. It feels good. Boy, it took a while to really play with the products and decide which ones I was going to use and which ones I liked and which ones I didn't, and how I'll go forward from here, but I'll talk about that in the debrief tutorial on my concealers. I hope you're having a great week. It is Friday as I'm recording this, so TGIF. Make it a great Friday, and I hope you have fantastic plans for the weekend. Bye.